In this video tutorial we will learn that what are different kind of Excel errors and how to handle them smartly. So we will go one by one with each of the Excel error and what are those ways to handle them. Alright, so first error which you see in Excel is #name ? error. So the name error occurs when Excel does not recognize text in a formula. So for example, if you are using VLOOKUP and mistakenly if you does not write the correct spelling of the function which you are making in a cell or a formula or a combination of functions, so any spelling you miss out of any of the function, this name error occurs. For example, a function with a long spelling such as concatenate, so if you do a spelling mistake, this error occurs. Now in this example we are doing sum of three numbers, but instead of SUM the user has put SU. So remember, every time when you see this specific error, this means that you do not have correctly mentioned the name of that particular function. So what are the smart way to handle it? Make sure that you correct the spelling of that function to get the desired outcome. Alright, so next error is #value ! error. Excel displays the value error when a formula has the wrong type of argument. So every function argument has a different nature and approach to fill that. So if you go against that nature or a rule, definitely a value error will occur. So now for example, there are three cells, two contains a number and one contains a text. And if you do a calculation like A1 plus A2 plus A3, definitely a mixture of numbers and a textual value does not return a number. But how to handle them smartly is either you exclude the A3, that is textual cell, or you should apply sum function, because sum function has the ability to make this specific text value cell into a 0 and gives you an output. Either the array contains numbers or text. Third error is divisional error. So it's a very simple error. When you divide a number by 0 or an empty cell, this error occurs. So in this example we are dividing A1, that is 4, by 0. This will give you a divisional error. Reference error. So Excel displays this reference errors when a formula refers to a cell that is not valid. Let's see an example. Cell A1 contains a number, B1 contains a number, and we are doing an addition of two cells A1 and B1 in C1, and the output is 10. Now for example, later on if I select column B and I delete this column, now because that particular column does not exist and column C is now has been shifted to column B, so a range is not present there. So this is not valid anymore. So to fix this error, either you can delete this formula and you need to might be remake, or you can simply press Ctrl Z to undo that action. Now this is exactly not an error, but for novice users, beginners, they also confuse in this hashtag when they see in Excel cell. Now this is very easy to handle. For example, now in A1 you see 7.5 million and in cell A3 you see 0.5 million, but in A2 you see hashtags. Now when it occurs, because your column width is not appropriate to the length of that number, so you need to double click on the right border of the column header and it will automatically fit the widest cell, right? So this is how you can correct it. So if you see this hashtags, this means that you need to increase the width of that particular column. So let's make a quick revision of all these errors and what to do. So as we learned that in the name error, correct the spelling of the formulas or ranges. Not available error, you can include that with the if error. Num error, this is another an error So make sure that you have not entered too many big numbers within your cell. Reference error. This comes when you remove a range. Value error. Pass the correct parameters or fill the arguments correctly within the function. Divide error. This means that you are dividing any number by 0 or a blank cell. And last but not the least, hashtags. This means that you need to adjust the column width. I hope you like this video. Do share it with your friends or colleagues. Thank you.